October has arrived again, but we now commence our first month in the elevated National Care Minute average of 215 by 44 minutes. However, you may see some material variances in your Care Minute reporting against your targets if you haven't adjusted your RVU and NWAL allocations. Now, this was due to a HACPA's adjusted weightings that is taking effect from October 1st. But with that, ADS across this sector slid 9 cents, finishing September in the middle 271 a day as an average daily subsidy. Now, total claimant activities attended by the AMOs saw a circa 8% of the total residents in Medicare being reassessed over last month, which is a slight drop from the last month's activity. However, this stat does adjust as the AMOs submit their workings weeks, even months, after the reclassification events have been processed by MyAgeCare. Now, the age of ANAC claims older than 12 months also came back slightly, but it's still sitting in that lower 40% band. Modified Monash 5 led the most active claiming stat for the month, achieving around 1.5% in front of the industry segment, which overall finished at 42% of claims that are older than 12 months in the system. And the AMO reassessment activities were also very busy, achieving a 14% improvement from this time last month. The average response time now for an AMO achieved last month was about 18 days. Now, occupancy levels improved slightly across September to just below 89% of occupied bed days being filled. Now, this saw short-term stays increase to just above 23% of all admissions last month, being under a 6-month stay. Now, the good news last month was that the sector saw a nearly 18% increase in new permanent admissions. This was also supported by continued growth in respite bed day usage across September. Now, unfortunately, for those admissions teams incentivized and measured by respite to permanent care conversion rates, last month saw a 5% slide in those respite conversions. However, if you are lucky to be taking on new admissions, the profile of an admission last month was a slightly younger 85-year-old resident. Well, the workforce teams would have been sent into a tailspin last month after it was revealed that there was more in the department's announcements than just an expected indexation announcement on the pricing of ANAC. But more importantly, since October 1st, the Care Minute responsibility increased to a sector-wide 215 minutes of direct care per resident per day, including 44 minutes of RN direct care time. Now, providers will have the flexibility to meet up to 10% of their service level RN targets, with care time being provided by their enrolled nurses. So please be sure to adjust your reporting now to ensure this valuable care time is recorded. Now, the department is monitoring enrolled nursing time as part of their guidance, and this is an initiative to continue to acknowledge the valuable contributions enrolled nurses provide to our delivery models. Now, overall, care minutes for both RNs and total direct care held constant over September. However, as the new changes to the RVU allocations take effect, it will be interesting to see what the next quarter brings. Well, I'm excited to share that we are about to launch the first ever Aged Care Effectiveness Index, created in partnership with Stewart Brown. Now, this index offers valuable insights into how Australia's aged care sector is performing. It's looking at important areas like financial sustainability, quality standards, staffing resources, and resident satisfaction. All the insights straight from the industry and for the industry. You can register now to get a copy straight to your inbox when it's launched later this month.